Hey, we are live from Berlin. This is the Facebook Innovation Hub here, where we have demos of some of the technology and science research that we're doing that we think are going to contribute to the world in pretty big ways over the next 10 years. So come on out. We'll walk through this very quickly, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go up there, we're going to have a fireside chat with the director of Facebook's AI research, a guy named Jan LeCun, who has been foundational in building up all of AI research and deep learning. So we're walking through these different zones. This is Oculus behind me. We've talked a lot about virtual reality this week, so I'm not going to stop in there, but that's a place where people can go and can see, put on their the headset quickly, and get a sense of what an environment looks like in VR, where you basically can look around and be transported to a completely different place. It's one of my favorite parts of that demo is you can play ping pong in virtual reality with someone in a different place, and you can change the rules of physics. So you can actually play normally, or you can make it as if you're playing underwater or in zero gravity. It's pretty crazy. We'll do that another time, but come in here for a second. So this is the AI area of the hub, where we talk about and show some examples of some of the image recognition and voice understanding technology that we have. So check this out. So here you can basically tap on a photo, and you can ask it questions about what's going on in the photo. So what's in the dog's mouth? That didn't work. What is in the dog's mouth? And well, let's try that one more time. This is not. You know, there's a rule that live demos never work, so we'll give it a third chance. What is in the dog's mouth? All right, there you go. And it got it. It's a frisbee. You can. We can check out a different one here. What are these animals? There you go. You got that. They're zebras. What country was this taken in? Who took it? What country was this photo taken in? What country is this photo in? All right. As you can see, we have some work to do on that, but it kind of it shows you an interesting example of putting together. Being able to understand the photos, which it clearly could. I mean, it understood that those were zebras and things, and being able to understand voice. Part of the challenge is actually, we're in Berlin right now, and it is actually hailing and snowing. So hold on, don't go away yet. I went for a run this morning when I first got here, and I haven't run through the snow in 20 years, but the hail is kind of getting in the way of some of the sound. Here, let's take a look at this internet.org area for a second. If you pen up, we have, this is a very small model of the Aquila solar-powered plane that can fly around and beam down internet connectivity to different communities around the world. And here, come here for a second. This is kind of cool. So you can get a sense of how big this solar-powered plane is. It's about as wide as a 747, right? So a huge airplane. It weighs about as much as a normal small-sized car. So you can see there are propeller bays, and they're super light. I mean, check this out. You can kind of lift this up. This is a propeller bay, and here's actually the propeller. And it needs to be really light because it has these solar panels on the wings. But based on that solar power that's getting from the wings, it needs to be able to stay in the air for 3 to 6 months at a time, beaming down connectivity. So this is a pretty cool thing that we're working on. And we're doing test flights of the prototype design basically every week now as we get towards rolling out and actually connecting people with a full-size version, which hopefully will be sometime soon. So let's keep going, and we'll get over to the fireside chat in a minute. All right. There's a zone in here where we talk about some of the infrastructure projects at Facebook. My favorite thing about here that I think is pretty interesting that most people probably wouldn't guess is if you asked how much power do you think it takes to run all the servers that deliver Facebook in 1 year for you? it turns out that the amount of power that's required for all of the Facebook infrastructure to deliver Facebook for you for a year is less than the energy that it takes to make one cup of coffee.